guys, welcome back to a brand new video. Today we will be giving our thoughts and opinions on the movie Army of the Dead on Netflix. So this movie isn't a really serious movie. It's kind of, you gotta take it lighthearted just based off of how the introduction is. So I wasn't a big fan of this movie just because I'm not really into the whole zombie genre of movies or TV shows. It was a little intriguing, but it didn't have my full attention throughout the entire movie.
For me, I didn't know what to think about this movie. When it first started, I initially was like, I don't like how they keep blurring everything out so much. It was just too much to me. And it always comes back, if you guys are new here, you know I always say this, like when movies try to do too much, it just makes it like corny to me. That's just what it is. Too many effects, too many filters, too many this, too many that. It makes it like not good. So that was my initial thoughts from the very beginning. But I thought the movie did get better as it went on with the story, and I guess I kind of just got used to the blurriness of it. But this movie was okay for me. It wasn't nothing crazy. I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it. It was just it was like a pretty good movie. Or it was like a decent movie, I guess. The one thing I did like was this movie did have some cool shots, I thought, with even just them in the casino shooting and then the money flying down. That's the thing with this movie though. Like she said, this is a movie meant to be like a serious movie. Like obviously if you watch something like I don't know, like The Walking Dead is much more serious rather than funny and silly. This one's more on the funny, silly side. So I enjoyed it for the most part. I mean, there was some gore in there, some just crazy stuff, cutting heads off and bones popping out and all this crazy stuff, which was interesting. I did like the zombies, the main zombie. I thought he looked cool. He had a horse that was a zombie. There was a white tiger that was a zombie. So all that stuff was cool. But at the same time, the story wasn't that great. It wasn't executed super well to me. They made Las Vegas look cool.
Yeah.
But it's just little extra things I didn't like too much.
There were also a few things in this movie that I had an issue with. Like the very beginning, they could have literally got in the car and left, but the guy was like, no, let's just run. That was kind of dumb to me. If you want to actually escape those zombies, you would get in the car and drive away. Another part is that when they show a part of somebody jumping into an airplane and they slow it down to make it look cool, but it's you already know he's gonna make it because it's just that close to the building. They
could have made it a farther jump so it looked cool. That one was obviously he's gonna make it. You guys basically on the building still. But back to the very beginning with them running, not only could they have ran away or got in the car and drove away? My thing is, these are people that are in the military.
Yeah.
None of them could hit a headshot. There was a bunch of them.
Yeah.
One headshot.
And I feel like if you're hitting them in the body and they're not going down, try shooting them somewhere else.
That to me just didn't make sense because, like I said, they're in the military. They know how to shoot. And then these other people come in and they're able to shoot.
Yeah.
It just come on, that just doesn't make any sense. This was one zombie we're talking about. They couldn't take him out. Where these regular people are killing zombies multiple. So I don't know. Although there's more dumb parts in this movie. Another dumb part is when this one guy, Snake guy, locks the one girl in there with the zombies because she doesn't trust him. Mm-hmm. So he's like, okay, I'm gonna lock you. I'm gonna just kill you basically with the zombies. She somehow escapes and gets out. She can easily escape. Her whole crew's there now because everyone's saying, where's she at? Where's she at? She was with you. No, I thought she was with you. She jumps through the window. All of a sudden she's there, but now she can't do anything. Now they can't help her. Nothing. She's gonna die now.
And like you said, they're all there. They can literally shoot the zombies around her, and she can literally run
and grab her or do something. All that for no reason.
And the one guy that locked her in there was like, "No, we gotta go. We gotta go." Yeah. She can't make it out, even though she literally could have made it out.
She could have made it out. Literally. Made it through all that for no reason, just to die anyways.
Yeah.
I thought that was dumb. But overall, though, the movie was still fun in some parts. It was just okay for me. It just wasn't you have to watch this. It's a really good zombie movie. And I actually am a fan of zombie stuff. I love zombie stuff.
So with the way this movie ended, it seems like there might be a part 2 just because it left you with questions. And in my opinion, I don't see how they would make it any different than how it was now, and I don't think I would be down to watch it.
I think that was just more of keeping it a fun way to end it. But I mean, they could easily make a part 2, but I just don't think there will be. I hope there's not a part 2 because, like you said, don't really care to watch it. I think we've seen enough with this. In this one, yeah, the ending was crazy. I actually liked the ending to a degree, but it was crazy because the ending leaves you on a high, and then it brings you to a low. I mean, to a low for the characters, not really for you, but like for the
Yeah.
characters, it was like on a high, and then now you're on a low. Anyways, though, that's gonna be our review, our thoughts and opinions on Army of the Dead, the Netflix movie. But before we go, we gotta give you our rating.
So I'd give this movie a 58. I already said I don't like zombie films, so that's part of the reason. But also, they made certain parts very dramatic, even though it wasn't at all. They overplayed it than how it actually ended in the scenes.
For me, I probably give it like a solid 60. I thought the story and stuff was fine. Like, it wasn't too bad, but it was also wasn't like great. It didn't leave me like wanting to know more and more and more as the movie was going on. And like I said, all the blurriness and all the extra stuff that they did to me was like not necessary. So I feel like if they would have took that out, the movie would have been better. But like I said, the story itself also wasn't the best and wasn't executed the best. So
Yeah.
it wouldn't make that into a great movie even if they took that out from me.
And another thing is that this movie's 2.5 hours. I feel like that is way too long for this film. Yeah, it just kept going on and on and on. I'm just like, when is it gonna end?
But yeah, that's going to be our review on Army of the Dead. If you enjoyed the video, definitely leave a like. We appreciate that. Subscribe if you haven't already. Comment down below your thoughts on the film if you've seen it. Also, let us know if you are a zombie fan. But either way, though, my name is Matt,
My name's Nicole.
and we'll catch you next time.